Welcome to our new series, the 200 Movie Challenge. Our goal this year is to watch 200 movies that we haven't seen yet. If you want to listen to the full podcast where this clip is from, the link will be in the description. Now enjoy today's movie.
I had to look up your second movie here because I never heard of it, and I saw a certain actor, and I laughed my ass off.
Uh-huh.
So I got to know why. Why'd you go back to this? What happened? Tell me this. Tell me the story.
Well, so I turned on the old Amazon Prime, and I saw that there was a movie. This is like how all my bad movies start. I saw that there was a movie that was like number one. This is just like a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Jason Statham. So, of course, my curiosity has now been piqued. And it's like a working man. And I'm like, oh my God. And I read the synopsis, and he's a construction worker, right? But he also secretly used to be in, Black Ops.
Dun,
So
dun, dun.
kind of like the Beekeeper is what I thought to myself. I'm like, oh, it sounds very similar to the Beekeeper. Then I found out that it was directed by the director of the Beekeeper.
All right.
And so I had to now watch it. And so A Working Man starring Jason Statham follows around his character. He is a construction worker, and he's like a foreman, and he's also advertising Carhartt. So he's a big Carhartt advertising guy, and he's just doing his thing, just watching the construction site. Everything's all fine. He's left his life behind him, and then kind of funny for me to see in movies.
Okay.
Yeah, he works for this Hispanic family that owns the construction company. And the daughter is eventually, through a series of circumstances, she is taken. Right? Seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen Taken.
Yeah. You've also seen John Wick too, which I'll get to as well. So what then tends to happen in these movies is Jason Statham leaves his regular life behind and goes back into his dark side, his Black Ops side, because he needs to find, this girl that he said he would always have her back. And so, like most Jason Statham movies, which to me, as I said out loud while I was watching this movie, movies are just an excuse. You just write an excuse, and then you're like, this is why Jason Statham is now going to kick everybody's ass. So you're just waiting for, that's like this, all the setup is like, what do we have to write as a movie so that Jason Statham, who plays himself, he doesn't really have any range, can just go and whoop everybody's ass. And it is like a Russian mob that takes this girl, right? And he has to go and use his contacts and everything, and he deals with Russians and he kills Russians. So much violence in this movie. Jason Statham absolutely kills motherfuckers in this movie.
Okay.
So yeah, I was intrigued by the Beekeeper, the call of the Beekeeper, and I thought that A Working Man would kind of be along that same thing. And let me tell you, for the most part, it was pretty cool. I mean, I knew what I was getting into. I knew, like I said, that he's going to be killing people or at least beating them down. And so that was fine. And it worked. And there was a plot. The only problem really with this movie was that it was like slightly over 2 hours. And this idea and concept should really only be 90 minutes. Like,
Agreed.
you had me at the description. I'm already knowing this is going to be stupid. I'm buying into that. So, don't overstay your welcome. And the second to third act kind of vibe really just had no reason being as long as it was. Sorry, spoiler alert, but the girl ends up escaping multiple times. But it's really it really just felt like because they had to stretch out the movie. And so the way that she escaped and everything, and the reason that she wasn't killed was really kind of unbelievable. But it was so that Jason Statham could kick ass. And you know what? in this entire movie, he kicked ass. But the one difference between this and The Beekeeper, by the way, I think this is the third David Ayer movie that I've seen this year. The other one was End of Watch. So I'm going to take a break from this guy. But the difference between Beekeeper and A Working Man was that Beekeeper was way funnier. Regardless of the lack of bees that were used for him to kill people, which I would have loved. I laughed a lot more with The Beekeeper than I did with this one. I mean, I laughed within the first like few minutes because obviously how stupid the concept is and how he's just advertising Carhartt and he's such an American working man. But overall, it was just like it just dragged, and so it was not as entertaining as The Beekeeper was.
Okay. I mean, it is Jason Statham, but yeah, no, I mean, I try to remember the big.
Like, what's wrong? But like but like when you play Rocket League or whatever, right? Like you know what you're getting. Your mindset is like I'm going to play a video game that does this, right? Like
correct.
That's what I think too when I watch these two. I'm not expecting Jason Statham movies to change my fucking outlook on reality. I'm just putting it in there to be like, oh, okay, cool. This is a dumbass movie. It doesn't require me to fucking really engage. All I ask sometimes in these movies is just to giggle a little bit. If you don't make me giggle that much, then I feel like I've wasted my time.
So the question is, and I kind of know that where it's going under, but A Working Man, Jason Statham, your second Jason Statham movie, I think, because it's one of the two, and your third from this director. As you're looking at this long ass list, where is this movie gonna go? Because while you're looking at this, I'll talk a little bit. Again, when you tell me the movies, I kind of just start getting pictures and thumbnails ready because it's like I just want to get ahead of the game, and all I see is Jason Statham looking down. I'm like, we got another one of these kind of movies. Like I didn't even look into it. I'm like, I gotta know why he went back to this
genre unto itself. It's its own fucking genre. You know exactly what you're getting into when you open up a Jason Statham movie. I'll tell you what, dude, he works.
He does.
He works.
He does.
This is his job. I happen to watch his job when I'm bored, but this is his job. Just like Nicolas Cage, like we talked about. Nicolas Cage is just working. Like, who am I to tell Nicolas Cage like how he should work? Like, it's my choice whether or not I decide to watch his crap.
So
Working Man.
Working Man. But anyway, we've been talking video games. I'm going to throw this out there real quick because I know we got a lot of movies to talk about. But I'm laughing because one of these days, I'm going to have to get you back on Dead by Daylight. And I'm going to have to play as Nick Cage. And we'll just make fun of Nick Cage movies this whole time as you're escaping the killer. I'll leave it at that. I think that
right.
I know. But anyhow, we got other games to get to. But this is the movie podcast. So yes, where are we putting A Working Man on your list?
I'll tell you what. What
are you going to tell me?
This feels good. This feels right. Feels right.
Oh, it feels right. Maybe not feels good, but feels right. Okay.
Feels right. Feels like right where it should be. Actually, no, now that I think about it and I expand. Yeah. Ooh, it's going lower, Chad.
We've fallen. It's going below End of Watch. That's where, now that you told me the directors are the same, how low are we going to?
Yeah, it's yeah, it's gonna go under The Brutalist. This is gonna be number 62.
All right, so just right above End of Watch. Nice little back-to-back movies there. Okay.
David Ayer, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to do. I think he directed that one with Denzel and Ethan Hawke.
Oh, Training Day?
Training Day.
Oh, I love Training Day. That was a good movie.
That was his big debut, like David Ayer, but he hasn't been able to reach that. Yeah, A Working Man. He's a working man, Chad, because he wears Carhartt. It's people's butts in Carhartt.
Okay.
And that's that he's wearing the uniform of the blue collar man from England.
Oh, that's too funny. Too fucking funny. So Soto,
Jason, Will I watch another Jason Statham movie?
I think you should. I think this needs to be a trilogy. I think we got to find trilogy of movies. It feels like, things come in 3. Jason Statham movies need to come in 3. You've watched 3 Ryan Gosling movies. I don't even know if that number's correct. I'm making that stat up. But
I've watched 2 at least. I'd have to double check, but I know the number's 2.
Yeah. You got about 20 more movies to go. So it's possible. But we're kind of spooky season, so that could go away from your Jason Statham. We're not there yet. Even though you're next to.
Well, we're kind of there. We're kind of you'll see. You'll see. We're kind of there, but we'll see.
But before
we'll talk about that.
We will.